Do you ever feel like you're not exploiting the listening activities in your class as well as you could be? Do you even look at the transcripts in the back of the course book? They can be a great resource for supporting listening, but also speaking, grammar, vocabulary development, and more. Do you want 5 ideas to get you started? Keep watching. Hi, I'm Jo Kakonga. I've been teaching English for over 30 years and training teachers on CELTA and MAT SOL programs for over 20 of those. I've also got a website at elttraining.com where I make material to help English language teachers at all stages of their careers. If you like this, don't forget to give me a like and a subscribe. I make a new video every week. Okay, I've promised you 5 ideas, so let's go. Number 1, scaffolding. Listening is notoriously difficult for learners. The language is there and then it's gone. It's tricky, so a transcript can really help. You do need to be clear in your head about your aims and focus on the transcript supporting the listening and not just replacing it entirely, at least. But, how about this? Set the listening task up and play the recording the first time. Now give the learners the transcript to let them check their comprehension and maybe notice anything that they didn't hear and underline those points. You could do this with just a part of the listening if it's a longer one, maybe the beginning part. Now let them listen through again a second time and ask them to listen for those underlined parts. Number 2, pre-listening. If you want to take things a step further, you could use a tool like ChatGPT or Gemini to generate a short summary of the listening passage. Just copy and paste the transcript and give AI the prompt to summarise it in a set number of words, maybe 100. Give your learners this preview before they listen and ask them to predict what else will be in the listening. So that kind of prediction helps to give them a context for the listening and it will set them up for a more successful experience. Number 3, flashcards. Transcripts are gold mines for vocabulary building. So after you've finished with the listening part of the lesson, you can upload the transcript to Quizlet to identify key words for you to make into flashcards. There's a video about how you can do that automatically here. Or if you want a bit more control, you can identify the vocabulary that you want to highlight from the listening and import that to make flashcards. It's really quick and easy to do. Remember, it's not only single words that are important. Chunks of language, phrases, collocations, these are all really useful too. With Quizlet Live, you could have activities in the class for this, or better, I think, give them the link to the flashcards so that they can practice at home. Number 4, grammar. If you want some useful grammar practice as a post-listening task, transcripts are perfect for this. So you could try using an extract of the transcript. I wouldn't use it all. Make a gap fill from it. You could focus just on articles, for example, or prepositions or verb forms. Lift those out, or you could do that with AI too, and get learners to predict the gaps and then listen to check. It's a great way to reinforce these kinds of grammar rules in a more engaging way. Number 5, shadowing. Last idea. Listening texts are a great way to improve pronunciation too, using shadow reading techniques. So with this, you display a small part of the transcript and play the recording of it. Learners silently follow along the first time, and then you could highlight weak forms, connected speech issues, sentence stress. Now play that small part again and they speak along with the recording, mimicking the speaker's intonation and rhythm. If they're all doing it together in a class, they can just do it kind of under their breaths like this. It just makes it less embarrassing. And it's a great way to improve fluency, intonation, sentence stress. If you give them the link to the recording too, they can practice that at home again. I hope that those ideas help. Aim to try even one of them the next time you do a listening in class, and let me know how you get on in the comments below. Have fun with it. Bye bye.